you should cook down is 2 medium-sized onions. And now we're going to take 1 whole lemon, squeeze the juice out of it. Into this lemon juice, you want to take about 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic. Put that in your lemon juice. The acid in the lemon juice will neutralize the enzymes in the garlic and keep it from being hot and kind of have that snappy flavor to it. We'll let that sit in there about 15 minutes or so. Then while that's sitting, I'm going to finish caramelizing those onions, and then I'll bring you back and we'll start putting this thing together. Back. I've got the onions caramelized. As you can see there, it's 2 medium onions, probably a little more than a cup. And our garlic has been soaking in the lemon juice. Should be pretty well neutralized and ready to go. And then in here I've got garbanzo beans. We used 1 cup of dry garbanzos that I soaked overnight, and then I cooked them for about an hour and got them real good and soft. And those are in here. Ends up making about 2 cups of cooked beans with 1/8 of a cup of water. So I'm going to start these in the food processor here, and it takes about a good 10 minutes or so to get these starting to cream up. So I'll get that started, and then I'll bring you back again and we'll go through the rest of the ingredients. I've got this started processing with 1/8 of a cup of water. Now I like to add the lemon juice, and I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup of tahini right there, and then we'll process it some more, and we'll also add olive oil, probably somewhere around 1/8 of a cup of olive oil in it, and continue processing, and then I'll bring you back. We'll talk about the spice profile. So back in a minute. We've processed these chickpeas with the olive oil, a little bit of water, and the lemon juice and garlic for about 10 minutes now. And then let's see, it's just a little bit thinner than like peanut butter. So you want it still pretty nice and thick and not runny. Alright. Now to that, we're going to add the caramelized onions. Give that a spin for a few minutes. Okay, now we're going to start on our seasoning profile. So we'll start with a teaspoon of salt. And you may have to adjust this after everything's said and done. We like this Redmond real salt. It's I think a product of Utah. And then next, some cracked pepper. And this is fresh cracked in here. Pretty good, healthy pinch or two of that. Next up is cumin. Same thing, good healthy pinch or two. I like it pretty well seasoned, probably more seasoned than the store stuff. So we'll go a little extra on that. Next up is sumac, which is kind of an earthy taste, real similar to cumin, but in a little different way. And I usually go a quarter teaspoon of that. And then we got Za'atar, probably saying that wrong, but this is this whole sesame seed. It's got some sumac, thyme, and salt. So this is a little aromatic as well as flavor. I usually go a half a teaspoon of this in there. And then we've got some aleppo style pepper. Just basically red pepper. And do a half a teaspoon. And the last ingredient is basically peppers, mostly cayenne, but it's one of my favorite seasonings, slap your mama. And I put about a quarter teaspoon of that in. This does have some salt in it too. And that's pretty much it on the seasonings. So we'll mix that up again, and then we'll do a taste test. Mighty fine. Probably use just a little pinch of salt. There you have it. Nice homemade hummus. Grilled onion flavor. That's delicious. We serve that with veggies like carrot sticks, red bell pepper, cucumber's really good, and then some chips, pita chips and that sort of thing. So there you go. That's our first video. If you and you want a little more detailed information on the ingredients and so forth, just let me know, and I can send that off to you. And this is kind of the first in a number of videos that Lisa and I are going to do on our life and times here in the Northwest. So there'll be all kinds of topics we'll be covering, and we'll try to do at least a couple videos a week and let you guys in on what our life's like. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Love you.